Hello everyone, this is Mel Brian Ohendras and I am one of the members of Group 3, which is going to present and talk about community resources. Now, we or each of us has done or reported and is going to present something about community resources. And if you want to know a heads up, an idea what community resources is, it's actually a process of interaction and events with different interventions like assistance provision, livelihood, and other help that can be benefited by the community itself under certain society, like maybe the barangay, the town, and the city, or any crowd that's within the surface or within the space of that community. So without further ado, here are my group mates. Please listen to them exponentially. Listen to them carefully as they actually give you an idea what community resources is or are. Here they are.
Good day, Ma'am Jean, and to all my classmates, good day. My name is Maricel Pidaraog, partially presenting about community resources from the Group 3. So, community resources is one of the generic tools in social work practice. Community is defined as a group of people who share things in common, care deeply about each other, and work closely together towards a common purpose about which they care. So about resources naman, from the Orange Book, it is defined that the resources referred to here are those that are inherent in the human being. Example, physical strength, intellectual endowments, human skills, and capabilities. Based on this, we believe that our most important resource is the human being. So, these are the images presenting the mobilizing the resources of the client system to change their social reality. So, these are the activities from the CFDS or Community and Family Development Session. So, in this session, the social worker is one who facilitates in this activity. The social worker is one who facilitate, monitor, validate, and assess. These are the primary role of the social worker in community, to invest the human capital. So, community and family development session is one of the compliance of Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program of Department of Social and Welfare Development. So, these are the activities in community and family development session. So, sometimes they have discussion, role playing, and bids making. So, through the community and family development session, the partner beneficiaries will have to improve in the following key areas. So, number one na improve sila is their performance of parental roles and responsibilities and other familial obligations. So, parenting. Number 2 is positive behaviors towards health, nutrition, and education of children. Next is the prevention of any forms of gender-related abuse in the family. Then, management and augmentation of family income and other family resources. Undertaking livelihood-related activities such as family and community gardening, organization of small business, enterprise, and self-help groups own livelihood, meeting the needs of family in times of disasters, and responsiveness to sustainable use of the natural resources, respect on the rights and welfare of women, children, and IPs and persons with disabilities and other vulnerable groups. Provision of peer support and strengthen relationships and communication among parent, leaders, and members. Ability to network, coordinate, and collaborate the different stakeholders in the community for accessing of support services. So, through this community and family development session, those are the learning na pwede nilang ma-adapt sa kanilang mga sarili at sa community nila. So, parenting, education, sa health nila, then generation of income through individual na mga self-employed, or pwedeng mag-create din sila ng mga group, halimbawa cooperative, ganun. So, next activity is the cash for work. So, this cash for work is temporary aid to help the basic needs as well as to help the beneficiaries to motivate to be more functional in the community. Then, this will create also for them to have a good relationship and unity in their community. So, na-address yung needs nila as well as nagkakaroon din sila ng mga motivational at unity sa kanilang community. Ito yung this cash for work is barangay beautification. Then another image is the cash for work for construction of bamboo bridge, para hindi na mahirapan yung mga bata na tumawid papuntang school. So, another activity is the distribution of starter kit for farm inputs. So, these farm inputs, nagdaan din ito sa assessment validation bago sila nagkaroon ng ganito na starter kit. So, this starter kit, this will help for them to generate employment and generate for them na magkaroon sila ng income. So, kasi nga 'di ba yung ating very important na resources is the human being. So, dapat yung mga tao sa ating community is tinutulungan sila na may angat ang kanilang mga pamumuhay. Then, next activity is the outreach program for the children. This activity is one of the intervention to those students na not attending school. So, feeding and outdoor activities na binigay sa kanila for them to motivate and encourage to attend school regularly. Yan. May mga games, feeding, ganon. So, all of these activities are services from the government to mobilize the resources, then to help the human capital na i-invest din para din sa improvement ng ating society. So, siguro hanggang dito na lang at maraming salamat po sa lahat.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jezabel Argoncelio and going to present the topic we have in our group is about community resources. Community resources A community is a group of living things sharing the same environment. They usually have shared interests. Are assets in a community that help meet certain needs for those around them. These assets can be people, places, or structures in community services like feeding program. Typically, when someone refers to community resource, they mean an organization that serves a particular geographical area or group of people by providing tools to help the community grow in a positive ways and improve the quality of life for the people of the community. As such, community resources can be run or funded by the government or even individuals and serve the community in a variety of ways. One of the main assistance a barangay needs. Number one, financial assistance organizations. Many communities have at least one organization na nag-aalok ng ilang uri tulong pinansyal. Number two, educational organizations. While many people may overlook them when considering examples of community resources, schools, colleges, and other educational institutions are funded by local communities. So many educational organizations provide opportunities. Number three, healthcare organizations. Ang mga organisasyon ng pangalagang pangkalusugan ay mahalagang mapagkukunan ng komunidad, lalo na para sa mga individual na may kapansanan, malalang sakit, o walang mga mapagkukunang finansyal upang maka-access ang mga pribadong tagapagbigay ng pangangalagang pangkalusugan. So next is feeding program in Barangay Olimpog. Feeding programs empower them and give them proper nutrition to go on with their everyday lives, eventually helping them aspire to a brighter future. Ultimate, the benefits of feeding programs go beyond providing nutritious meals to children. So, the feeding sessions we conducted in Barangay Olimpog. In all the barangays in GenSan that we can help, we choose Olimpog because it is one of the most difficult barangay in GenSan. Para makatulong kami at ang aking mga kasamahan, inamigay kami ng pagkain para sa mga bata. Because feeding programs are deemed important because they're among the efforts to address the prominent problem of malnutrition, hunger, and food insecurity here in our country.
Hello everyone, I am Angela Marie Bustamante Nuyad. Good morning to all. Our topic for today is community resources. So, pag nakakarinig tayo ng community resources, yung unang pumapasok sa isip natin is isa siyang service na needed sa ating community. So, before we tackled community resources, let's define muna what is community. So, community is a group of people who share the same things such as where they live, work, and also play. It is also a place wherein people solve problem together. So, ito siya yung community. Napapaligiran siya ng different kind of sector, pero iba-iba yung sector ng komunidad, pero iisa lang yung pinanggalingan niya, which is community. Merong family sector, merong judicial sector, merong medical sector, and social agency sector, government sector, transportation sector, business sector, farming sector, and also financial sector. So, yan siya lahat is kailangan yan siya sa komunidad. Isa yan siya sa mga program na dapat ma-implement para matawag na isang komunidad ang community. So, resources. What is resources? So, resources is a source of raw materials using by the society. Includes all types of matter and energies that used to make a society working. So, hindi lang siya puro ang isang komunidad, hindi lang siya porket maraming mga tao is community na siya. Meron ding mga source of materials na need para mas lalong ma-improve ang isang community or isang society. 'Di ba? So, community resources. Community resources is a group of service and assistance programs that provide to the member of the community for the free or unaffordable price. So, ang community resources kasi is nagpo-provide siya ng mga service and assistance sa member nito. And marami siyang mga program na na-implement. So, para sa mo ang lugar diri sa Malungon is meron siyang COVID-19 Information Center. Isa din yan siya sa community resources. Meron ding blood donation, and also meron ding mga financial assistance sa mga farmers, diba, na nagbibigay sila ng yung mga service na kagaya ng pera para pakapagsimula ulit yung mga magsasaka na failure, ganon. So, mayroon din silang pabigay na mga binhi or abuno or mga different kinds of pangbukid siya nga dapat itanom. Mga gulay, ana. So, community resources are the business public service institutions that charitable organization that provide assistance and service to local residents. So, tama po yun. Yung community resources is nagbibigay talaga siya ng mga assistance sa whole member ng community. So, marami din siyang mga paandar, like magtanom, tapos ginabenta nila para magkapondo yung barangay in case of emergency, merong perang makukuha agad. So, yun na. Sa amin, dito kasi sa lugar namin is, yung mayor kasi namin is talagang ginaano niya talaga yung mga farmer, mga tribo, yung mga indigenous people. Yun talaga yung parang pina-priority niya. Pero lahat naman po priority niya. Pero yun lang talaga yung mas pina-priority niya. So, dun sa mga indigenous people, marami siyang mga na-provide like healthcare, livelihood skills training, insurance, and microfinance for the ICCT microfinance branch is nearby General Santos City. So, ang Malungon is meron siyang 5 main programs na binigay para sa mga blaan, which is educational, tapos training, spiritual development, nutrition, and healthcare. And so, marami pang iba. So, dito kasi sa amin, marami kasi mga liblib na lugar na hindi masyadong nabigyan ng mga assistance. Kung may mga pamigay ng mga relief goods, malayo sila masyado, hindi masyadong mapuntahan yung kanilang lugar. So, ang ginawa ni Mayor Tessa is naggawa siya ng programs na makakatulong sa mga tribo, especially sa Blaan. Nagtukod siya og mga school na hindi siya ganong kaganda, parang kubo-kubo lang siya, at least lang may mga masilungan lang yung mga bata. So, doon kasi maraming kabataan na gustong makapag-aral pero malayo yung paaralan nila, kaya hindi sila makapasok. So, nutrition, ito din yung pinaka-importante kasi doon sa mga liblib na lugar, hindi nila masyadong inaasikaso yung health nila as long as makakain sila sapat na yun. So, hindi po yun tama. Meron po kasing mga pagkain na nakakasama sa kalusugan ng isang bata. So, isa din yun sa mga binigyan ni Mayora ng programs, yung nutrition, na bibigay siya ng mga lugaw, ganun. So, healthcare. So, every Monday tsaka Friday, may mga DSW or yung mga member sa sa center na pumupunta doon sa bukid para i-check yung health nila kung may sakit ba or ganyan. So ito yung mga buildings na ginawa ni Mayor para lang makapag-aral yung mga bata. Ito yun siya. So, marami pang mga programs na ginawa sa Malungon na hindi pa siya masyadong na-implement kasi nga bago pa itong education na service na binigay na naaprubahan. So, yun lang.
Hello, good morning everyone. I am Bituin M. Sabido from Group 3, Community Resources. Community Resources is mobilizing the resources of client systems to change their social reality, not only for individual but also for group of family or community. In my place or community, our punong barangay is very active when it comes to the needs of his constituents. You can see that in our page, our Facebook page, Barangay Kalumpang and Barangay Kalumpang Omasenso. You will see what programs held or give to the needy people, or given to the needy people. But now I am presenting you the most and touch my heart this kind of program for the community. Barangay Kalumpang Community Resources. First is Women's Month celebration. Ayan. As you can see in my screenshot, yan. Yan. There, every year is our punong barangay is giving a activity of the women's. Ayan. Women's Month celebration. The purpose is to feature the women's achievement and discuss continuing and emerging women's empowerment and gender equality issues and concerns, challenges and commitments. There are also activities when we celebrating the Women's Month. Free dental checkup, free prenatal checkup, free ultrasound, free pap smear, free makeup, makeover at salon, etc. Second is the donating blood or bloodletting. Ayan, as you can see. Ayan. Ayan. Blood donation activity is blood donation purpose is to save life on another or the gift of life. And the purpose is to give life to one another. And the third is, oh my God. The third is solo parent program and PWD program. Ayan. And the purpose is to help the solo parents to provide the needs of their children by the government programs. PWD is to give assistance and give a chance to earn money opportunity behind their capabilities, skills, and to give the equality respect. Program of solo parent and PWD. Counseling services, skills training, monthly cash assistance, livelihood opportunities, employment, discounts for applicable establishment, etc. And that's all. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. Community resources. The term community resources covers a wide range of things that's potentially helping the community. This could be anything as long as it provides assistance or a service to the members of the local area. To put it simply, community resources include people, places, activities, and things They could be businesses, organizations, public service institutions, or individuals in the community. Community resources can be also funded in a variety of ways. The community programs that are implemented in Barangay San Isidro are the following: Peace and Order Program, Disaster Preparedness, Training Programs, and a lot more. Barangay San Isidro conducted fire and earthquake drill technique to Purok chairpersons together with the barangay tanod. The purpose of these drills are intended to ensure by means of training and rehearsal that people who may be in danger act in a calm and orderly manner. Those with responsibilities carry out their task to ensure the safety of all concerned. Ang sabi nga nila, ligtas ang may alam. In Peace and Order Program naman, Barangay San Isidro conducted CBDRP and aftercare program for our PWODs or person who use drugs. These people are just victim of the circumstances. The CBDRP is a holistic approach in rehabilitating the surrendered drug personalities and aims to focus on the healing of the body, mind, and soul through counseling and other therapeutic sessions. In these programs, kasama namin ang ating mga kapulisan, ubas or ugnayan ng barangay at simbahan. Ito yung mga pastor para sa spiritual enrichment at ang CSWDO para matugunan ang mga pangailangan ng ang isang PWODs. One of the activities of barangay is the Upland Bayanihan or Clean Up Drive. We conducted this said activity every Saturday kasi basura ang isa sa malaking problema ng barangay. Pero hindi lahat ng mga basurang tinatapon kahit saan ay galing sa mga mismong residente ng barangay, kundi galing din sa iba't ibang lugar o barangay na tinatapon dito sa area ng Barangay San Isidro. Ito yung isa sa pinakamalaking problema na araw-araw hinaharap ng Barangay San Isidro dahil sa padami ang pagtapon ng basura. Ginagawa namin ito para naman sa kaayusan at kalinisan ng kapaligiran.
And there you have it. They have presented all of their reports regarding community resources in their each respective community or barangays. Now, I am going to proceed with my own interview. I have actually gone to our barangay recently and asked the secretary of the barangay to what are the recent events or procedures or help that the barangay itself has done for the community. So here's my report. Hold up! Wait a minute! It's a chopper. Try. Iba pala yun. Meron po ako ipapakita na examples ng aming mga community resources interventions doon sa aming lugar. Dito sa aming lugar. And just want to let you know na hindi ako natuloy dun sa barangay kasi medyo nagkasakit tayo ng slight. So, eto na lang. I'll show you some of the particular community resources na napalaganap or na-implement ng aming barangay. Here they are.
Showing you some of the community resources and events that has been done in our barangay. We have contests like pageantry, mini pageantry sa aming barangay, and we promote usually recycle, reuse, and reduce for the community. This was my pamangkin, and I was the one who took this picture. This is Jassy Saldana, by the way. Sa kanya is obviously is from the Leaves of the Saging. And we have themes like this, Kabatang Talentado, matapang na humaharap sa hamon ng pagbabago sa gitna ng pandemya. Nagkaroon kami ng tree planting. Hindi ako nakasama dito, but it was a beautiful way to prevent some floods na recently nangyari lang. Like this one, they have a theme, Plan Today for a Better Tomorrow, which involved many different private sectors, from fire department, from different departments na belong sa aming barangay. And yes are just some of the pics na kung saan na nangyari at nagkaroon ng meeting muna bago masimulan. Yan yung fire department, nandiyan yung mga taga-barangay, and some volunteers, and this is the place kung sila nag-plant ng trees. So, yes, these are some of the community resources na was able to proceeded sa community. So, let's stop on that part where they were planting. So, ito yung mga pagkakataon na nagkakaisa-isa yung mga ibang organizations, no? And it's a good thing. And sana ay magpatuloy pa sa iba't ibang generasyon, regardless of who we are and what we are doing and how we are connected with other things. Yun lang po ang aking report about community resources. Maraming salamat po.
Hello everyone, at ako po ay magpapatuloy ng aming report, which is still community resources. Sa aking report, I will give at least 7. According sa research, community resources definition means any resource of information, service, or expertise that is available within the community. So, kung ano-ano yung mga napapaloob na pwedeng magamit para sa komunidad within the community, yun ang tawag doon ay community resources. As I've said, there are 7 common types of community resources, and they are information and referral services, volunteer and intergenerational programs, senior centers, employment programs, income support programs, nutrition programs, legal services programs, and assistance. Number 1, information and referral services. So these information and referral services mostly is with the assistance for those parang nasa sa matatanda na age or anyone with a disability. Yung example ko po kasi dito is from the Older Americans Act na nagmamandate for services sa mga agencies na merong any concerns with the aged people. Provides people with current information on and links them to opportunities and services available with their communities. Second one would be volunteer and intergenerational programs. So dito mas hina-highlight kasi dito yung mga volunteering volunteering sa mga matatanda, but also it actually helps and develops the volunteer capacity of the older adult or to provide services to aged peers. And volunteer is any generation of age. Kung ikaw ay able and have the capacity to be with the experience, be with anything that kakaharapin nyo within the volunteering period, even kahit na medical mission pa yan or going to communities, you should be ready, right? So makakatulong sila, they have resources to help you do it. Usually nangyayari talaga yan sa mga barangay. They will help you do things, they will train you. So let's go to this next. Yes, senior centers. We also have senior centers. Recently nakikita ko ito sa mga lugar like GenSan and here in Davao as well. But I think madami dun sa Manila, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, it includes health and mental health services. I also happen to know one which is Operation Blessings, which caters a lot of medical missions, and napasama po ako doon. So here, employment programs. This actually includes yung job fairs in malls, right? But there are offerings as well in barangays before. I remember I was one of the people who assisted the the participants to go and apply work. So, pwede, it happens, baka, yung barangay or yung community mo is way for the people to know kung saan sila pwede makahanap ng trabaho and everything. Income support programs. Ang pinaka-example ko dito, guys, is 4Ps. Because 4Ps is really helping a lot as of the moment with the kasi yung basis nila is at least yung tatlong um, may tatlong estudyante sa loob ng isang pamilya, and then you are categorized based on how you are, parang yung status mo sa buhay. 6 is nutrition programs. Yes, yung mga pa-feeding po natin, and this is not only parang sa barangay lang, other NGO will also are also mostly involved, and not just the government. So yes, shout out po sa mga napa-feeding dyan. And next, legal services, programs, and assistance. So, there are communities po na may mga naka-assign ng mga lawyers and social workers na works hand in hand together para makapagbigay ng legal services for free. And there are really attorneys there who takes the job para lang makapaglingkod at makatulong sa mga taong hindi kaya ang pambayad sa mga abogado. And nangyayari ito. Yes, nangyayari po ito. And that ends my report. Thank you so much for everything. Sana may mga natutunan po kayo. And if you have questions, feel free to comment your questions on the YouTube channel. And maraming salamat po.
Your girl, yeah, she be tryna flirt, so I tell that wait, whoa, wait, whoa.
Know about rolling down in the
on the gang, money piled up through the roof on the gang, lock and load.